to be making music.
All right, let's go. We're on. 1, 2, 3, lift. Right up. Underneath. We're on. Excellent.
A lot of people have no room in their house for a piano, especially a grand piano. Vern Enyedy has no room in his house for anything but pianos, at least on the main floor. Vern and his wife have turned their 1905 Victorian home in Revelstoke, British Columbia, into a piano museum.
Okay, Bob, thanks a lot. That's just fine.
You get so involved with them that they almost become a live entity, because each one has its own personality. Each one is different from another one, and you look always into it and say, well, what makes this tick? Why does this sound this way it does? And there's so much more we can learn from the pianos. We haven't explored the half of it, in my opinion.
Vern's collection actually began because of something his mother did. When he was 12 and not practicing enough, she declared his baby grand a dust collector and sold it.
And there was a big battle on between my dad, myself, and my mother. She won. And I guess I've never forgiven her for that. I just kind of, so eventually when I get married, I'll have my own piano. Within a short time after we were married, we had 2 grand pianos. And then I got into the piano business. Before I knew it, I ended up collecting pianos, and here I am with almost 45, 50 pianos.
Vern tends to lose track of the exact number he has on any given day, but he thinks he has around 20 on the main floor and 15 or more in the basement.
Well, it's expanded further than I originally intended it to. My original intentions were to be in the mid-romantic period of piano building. So from 1780s, you know, I spanned the whole gamut now. And the earliest piano, of course, is Adam Bayer, 1783, one of the 12 apostles that came from Germany to England and built pianos there. Broadwood then, of course, learned from the Germans. He started building pianos. And therefore I have 3 or 4 pianos over there that are Broadwoods. And one's an upright, the other one's a square, and the other one's the grand piano.
Early Broadwood.
Early Broadwoods, yeah, from 1835, 1840, 45. The Robert Warnham, another very unusual person, the upside-down grand. That's very unique. And we lift the whole piano, the strings, the soundboard, all in one motion up. You can see the strings, and Robert Warnham called this the pocket grand. And you can see it's the reverse of a grand piano today. Then we move over this room over here, where we see a Broadwood again, an 1862 Broadwood, which is only 25 years or so later than the one I played over there, the 1835, and it's absolutely a whole new dimension. Whereas the Steinway next to it is a square technology that's quite modern. Besides that is the Bösendorfer, which is the Viennese elegant piano company. Absolutely incredible little thing. Then you come in this room, you have 2 American pianos, Chickering over here. And then the back room behind us, we have Colin Collard, and he built beautiful pianos. They're lovely. The rival to Broadwood. Right behind the side of that is the Bösendorfer. And that's 1905 Erard. I have a little soft spot for that piano because it's such a rare piano to get a hold of.
One piano in Vern's collection is a little different. Tell me about the player piano.
The player. Well, that's different than a player. That's the original forsetzer, they call them, or they call them the pianola. You roll it up to the piano. You can play any. You can make any piano player.
With that unit.
That unit there. Yes. And he produced those, and they even had them in front of orchestras And the guy's conducting, and here's this guy pumping his play.
Vern believes there isn't a piano alive that can't be fixed. Over the years, he's rescued many that others have written off or relegated to life as a lamp. Of course, he doesn't keep them all. He uses some to trade on others to add to his collection.
Some of them took quite a while to get, and some came very easily. You have to watch you don't dream too hard in case you don't get it, you know. So, my wife says, oh no, another one.
Sometimes Vern wishes the rest of the world would appreciate the treasures these beautiful old pianos are. But if they don't, hey, he does have room for one more.
But if you listen to them for quite a while, you get to know that, hey, there's a lot more complexity there. And suddenly you appreciate the quality. It's like good old wine. It's got body. It's really mellow. It's beautiful.
How hot is it in there?
À l'intérieur, c'est environ 800 degrés Fahrenheit. Là.
Ouais. 800 degrees Fahrenheit?